All right, so hey family, I just wanted to talk about real quick, just dating, of course, not of course, I'm more than just a single woman, right? But right now I'm talking about dating and being being intentional and digging deep to see exactly where you fit into this man's life, right? So I feel like I can be good to people. Am I always good for people? No. Is everyone for me? No. Is everybody good to me? No. Right? But I feel like I was talking to my homegirl, um, and I was talking about somebody that I met, and things are new. Things are new. But whenever you are talking to someone, it's important for you to figure out exactly where they fit in your life, where they could be placed in your life. And then you also have to see where you fit. Like, where would I belong in his life besides making kids, having a fun partner? Like, women are nurturers, women are doers. I'm a nurturer. Let me just speak for myself. I am a nurturer. I am a doer. Like, I need to do something. I need to be of service to him. And then I wonder, like, how could he be of service to me? And I don't believe in that. I got my own. What do I need you for? Because, yeah, I have this. But guess what? You can help me with this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I don't like to get my oil changed. I got this car. But, hey, you can help me get this oil changed. If you would, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? So, I have to figure out where I would fit in this man's life and be of use to him. Because we are supposed to be helpers to the man. And if he isn't doing anything, and I'm not saying he's not doing anything, I'm just saying if he's not doing anything, where are we going? I can't guide the ship. I'm maintaining the ship. I'm helping to maintain the ship. I can't guide the ship. I'm not the captain. He the captain. Where are we going? I'm a lead. I'm a follow. You know, you got somewhere to go, and I believe in it. First of all, I got to get onto the ship. You just don't get on the ship if you don't know who the captain is. Where are we going? Is this ship safe? Baby, don't be jumping on everybody's ship. Can I trust this ship? Can I trust this guy? And sometimes we just be going so fast. Like I'm guilty of doing this sometimes, just kind of trusting. Oh, he said this. We talked about this. Like, I feel this. You know what I mean? But you got to be seeing these folks, man. So, where is this man going in life? And it seems so weird to always talk about what's your purpose, what's your vision, but like, I mean, is it really that weird? It's not weird. It's a question. If he can't articulate what he's doing, I can clearly articulate what I'm doing, what I want to do, where I'm going. And guess what? Those things are happening. They're happening. I'm working towards them. Some things are taking longer than others. Like, I'm working on a book that should have been done, in my opinion, at least 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to get it done, like, by the summer. I'm really hoping to get it done by the summer. But, like, working on my things. Am I expecting him to be as busy, as me? Maybe he's already established, right? But even if you're established, like, don't you still have short-term goals, long-term goals? I don't know. But immediately I started thinking, like, where do I fit in this? Now, if you are just trying to have fun with the man and you're not looking to be so serious, that man's purpose in your life, how you fit into that equation is you being that fun girl. Be a fun girl. I could be a fun girl, right? I can really be a fun girl. And most of my relationships stem from friendships because we having fun. And then, like, but it's good to have fun and then to kind of be working towards that future. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just a fun girl, you're the fun girl. You're probably not going to go much, further because you have no intent to, right? That's all I'm saying. So I know that I would feel really useless in a relationship where I could not be of service to my guy. And the men, they, the good men, they really want something to do. They want to add value to you. They want to provide. They want to protect. Like, they want to do that. And so I have to make room for him and not be so like, I got it. Like, get your hands off of stuff. Let this man do some things. And don't be afraid to ask him for help, because if you don't have a helper, like my love language, I always say is Spanish because I play too much. But my love language is really acts of service and it's quality time. But and so, like, I feel like I'm able to love the most when I am giving, when I am serving, when I am doing. And I feel the most love when they are serving, when they are doing. And then what's so interesting about me is I wonder, like, it's hard for me to, like, just kind of, not hard. It's like for me to just accept it and just, like, rest in it and not to be like, what can I do for you? Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Do you need something? Like, right back? Like, it's just something for me to just, like, excuse me. For me to just, like, it's something for me to just let it be and not to be so quick to give something back, right? And maybe it's later that I'll be able to serve, but I'm down for the cause. But just be sure that you are getting to know someone who is going down a path, a good path that you can believe in, that you can follow, that you can, be under their protection. And if you're one of those women who are helpers like myself, you know what I mean? You're going to need somebody who's building, who's leveling up, who's sewing, who's learning. Now listen, I love smart guys. I love nerds. I love to learn. And am I going to know everything that he knows? No. And no. Am I going to be interested in everything? No. But that guy, whoever he is, he'll have to be patient with me, but I'm going to be interested because, I like all the details. Like, let me into your world. I talked to one guy who had this job. I feel like it's like, it's just so many parts to this. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? How does this? So when you do this, you get this code, this number, you go this place, that place, and it connects. Like, what? I get it. I don't get it. But I'm trying to understand it. And I'm like, dang, like, that is so awesome that you can understand all of this stuff. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And so, just Let them do them. Let them work. And then I wonder, like, would I be satisfied if I was in a relationship and would I be satisfied dating someone who is only okay with just work and didn't have an entrepreneurial mindset? I don't know. Money is essential. We know that. You need the dollars. But would I be okay if they weren't working on multiple things? Or I think what it is I don't think I would be okay if they did not have purpose. Purpose is, I feel like purpose has something to do with serving, right? And your gifts, your talents, something that you're passionate about. So if they didn't have passion for life and they're just, being, I don't think I would be attracted to that. That I wouldn't be. Now, do you have to have be a millionaire? Like, no, you don't. But if you don't have no passion for life, no zest, no no good energy, I feel like I can't. I know that I can't flow with that. So whatever we're doing, we're gonna try to do the best. Times are gonna be hard, yeah, sometimes. Then times are gonna be good. Gonna be great. So so I just know that I'm gonna need to be pouring into something, and I feel the most useful. I feel the happiest when I'm giving, and helping. Sometimes I think I'm more helpful than I am. Like, just I know that sometimes I'm not helpful. I don't know what you want me to, but sometimes you just gotta listen. But I think I'm getting off topic, probably. So so just make sure whatever ship you get on, you can trust the captain. Okay, make sure the ship is going to somewhere you can trust in, believe in. Make sure you can benefit. Be helpful. Play your role. See what role he wants you to play. Try that one. See what he wants you to do. See what he needs from somebody. And maybe he hasn't so much, maybe he doesn't have that idea of what he needs from somebody, but whenever he's with you, he can kind of see where you can fit in. And I would like to know. And just because he says he sees you in his future, in his right now, like, you still have to make sure that you see yourself there. Don't let nobody speak on your life if you're not ready to be in that. I mean, people want to speak on me. Thank you. I'm flattered. I really am flattered. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because you see it. But I feel like it's got to be reciprocated. I'm not finna be happening to nothing. You got to learn from this eventually, y'all. You got to learn from it. Okay? And it's okay to say no. So, and then see where you're going to fit in your life. And me as a mom, he's got to be helpful. He's got to be hands-on. He's got to be active. Got to be a provider and a protector. He's got to be wise. He's got to be gentle with his words, okay? With me and with my girls, because I'm sensitive too. I'm sensitive. But, know how to talk to me and to them. And so you got to have that mindset. You got to be family oriented and stuff. Not lazy. Because we've been doing things by ourselves for so long. Like, what's the point? What's the point in getting with somebody who's not going to be beneficial, helpful, kind, loving, building? There's no point. That's all I'm saying, okay? So, I hope you understood that. Understand what I'm trying to say. Overstand. Yo, tap in. Tap in. Tell me what you think. Good, bad. Tell me what's up. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or are you just one of those people who just kind of like want to rest and relax? Like, okay, I find it feminine whenever I'm able to, when I know my role, when I know my place in somebody's life. I'll give you an example. One of the only relationships, it wasn't even my man, y'all. It wasn't even my man. The only relationships where, I don't want to say only, but like the best, where I could really rest in my feminine was with a coworker at work, in the classroom together, work with kids, right? Yo, the man is on it. On it. He on the trash. He on counting these kids. He on make sure the van's got gas in it. He on just stuff like certain crafts that we would do with the kids. He'll be on it, but certain ones that I would be wanting to do with him, I'm on it. Like I had my role in it. Like if he went to the kitchen or whatever, he got some chips. Like, hey, Mick, I got some chips. You want some? Let me get you some chips. La la la. Whatever. And then I would do that back for him. It's easy. And we have no kind of nothing, no sexual nothing. But like he is real hardcore, a gentleman. We don't see eye to eye on some things. And, you know, if we had our little tiff, it'll be for like a day or two. And I'm like, you know, then we get to talking like, okay, what happened? Or we just move on. We just not angry and like tense all day. But like he could get an attitude. And I'd be like, I ain't worried about your attitude because I'm mad. I don't like what you're doing, whatever. Like, but we barely ever got any tips. Like, we were probably like the chillest room there. We just do us. We just do us. We figured out how to work with each other, and we did it, and we did it well. You know what I mean? Like, are we always like, I don't know. I feel like it was just the best, the most harmonious relationship with the opposite sex that I have had ever in my life. And it feels good. And I thank God for allowing me to experience that. I don't want to cry. Because now I know what it feels like. Now I know what to expect. And that's just work. Imagine having a harmonious type of, you know, gear-driven relationship inside of the home. You know, being there. He's sick. I'm like, oh, you know, hey, take care of yourself. You need something, la, 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 la. I'm sick. He calling you. Mika, just checking on you. How you doing? Don't worry about nothing. Everything's fine. Tell me a little drama with the little kids got going. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's fine. Rest up. Take care of yourself. Send me a list of vitamins that I need to get. Like, what? What? So much learned. I've learned so much in that relationship. We still cool to this day. I don't work there anymore. I'm still cool with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like family to me. Like family. Because he feels good to me. He feels good to my heart. For real though. So, I don't know if you've ever experienced a relationship like that where you could just kind of be. You serve, they serve. You know where you fit in their life. You encourage them. Oh my gosh. Don't forget to encourage this man. He needs that. He needs that. Like he could see things. You know what I mean? He's got the vision. He sees things and he's calculating on how to make that happen. But you need to encourage that man. Whatever he wants to do. Everything, anything that you want to do is possible. Like anything that you want to do is possible. Encourage that man. Believe in that man. Do you have to be giving all your dollars to support his life, his dream? No, you don't have to do that. He has to figure out a way. You are not the solution all the time. You may have the idea. You may have the connection to the person. You may have the encouragement to keep him on the road that he wants to be on. Just everything is not about the dollars. That's one thing. It's important. It could be helpful, but y'all, you know, you can't just be like pouring everything. You gotta build that up. And if you are doing something to work with him to get the money to build this business, that's something too. Hey, let's go do, you know, it's always side hustles. Maybe we go do this Amazon run real quick. I saw this thing where we could go to connect with whoever that could help us build this like we're thinking, we're doing together. There's more than one way to kind of like be an asset to your guy. So yeah, and then be patient with him. Be patient with him. He should already be. Now I'm not saying you the only one working, you the only one paying the bills now. And that could work for some people. That could work for some people. But if that's something that you're doing, you have to make sure you still respecting him and honoring him, even though you're bringing in all the dollars. Like, for real though. For real though. You gotta respect and honor that man no matter what. And then he's still gonna want the sex. So, hopefully you're still attracted to him. And if you're not, you gotta be real with yourself. Is this something that I want? Be real with yourself. You don't have to accept everything. And then don't be afraid that if you don't accept this, all of this potential, because really it's potential, right? Sometimes it's potential. All of this potential could go to some other woman. Like, you can't be afraid of that. Because if it's for you, it's for you. And everything doesn't have to be hard. Some things are just natural. Like, everything don't have to be hard. So, you can't be afraid. Excuse me. So, you can't be afraid to let something go whenever you feel like it's not for you. Like, that's just the risk you take. Either you're going to ride or die. And sometimes if you ride, it ain't no guarantee that he going to be sticking by you by the time he get to wherever you're trying to go in life. And I'm not saying these dudes not loyal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're sticking by somebody, make sure you do it wholeheartedly and without regrets. Try not to do anything that you're going to regret. If you're doing something, do it out of love. Because when you do it out of obligation, fear, that's when things backfire. That's when you harden your heart. But when you do things out of love, it just lets you kind of let things flow easily. Because, hey, I did it. I want them to succeed. You want people to succeed. And yes, you put more of an investment in somebody that you're dating, somebody you love, your husband. Yes, you do. But make sure you're doing that out of love and not obligation. Not out of fear. Okay? Like, oh, I need to do this because he'll leave me. Oh, I need to cook because if I don't cook for him, another woman will. Okay, yeah? Other women will. But you also have to know what you bring to the table. I don't like saying that, but that's what we're saying. You have to know what you bring. You have to know what you do. What are you good at? How can you benefit him? But I'm not saying like flaunt it. Because, yeah, you can do these things, but maybe that's not what he needs. But, so he also has to know what he needs. But you do need to know what you do, what you're good at. And I don't think it's all words. It can't be all words because sometimes I cannot put in the things that I'm good at into words. Like you can see it. And then maybe if I think about it, real good, then I could put it in. But yeah, I mean, I know that I'm a good woman. I know that. That is for sure. I know I'm a good woman. I'm a good mother. I'm a good friend. You know? So let your actions speak for itself. And that's it. That's all, y'all. I guess to sum it up, if you are a helpful person like me, acts of service, like to give and receive, make sure that you're with somebody who's actually doing something. Somebody you can follow after, a leader, and he has to be a good follower also, because I know that a lot of great leaders were followers. They were under somebody at one point. You know what I mean? And so, and then making sure you are seeing how that man will benefit you and your family if you have children. And, if you're a caregiver of your parents, see if they're supportive of that also. If they have kids, you want to see what their relationship is like with their kids. See what their relationship is like with their the mother of their children or the mothers of their children. Um, See where you fit, see where they fit. See if y'all fit together. And whenever you do give and support that man's vision and dreams, and make sure you're doing it out of love, not obligation, and not out of fear. And whenever you see something or someone is not for you, make sure you're listening to that. Make sure you're feeling that. Listen to your intuition. You are smarter than you think. And you're not going to agree with everybody because everybody's not actually living the life with that person you are. You're feeling that. You're seeing that. And sometimes people are fake. People are often fake. Not often. I'm not going to say that often. But sometimes people are fake when they're not in the eyesight of other people. Sometimes people are fake and they act differently, whenever they're posting things on social media. So, 2 babies. I don't have baby fever, but I do like babies. Just so cute. Yeah, so that's it. That's all, y'all. Hope you guys have a good day. Be great.